All right, today we're hitting rear delts and we're gonna use bands because over the years, I've had people come in and even with tweaks to their form, they still have trouble connecting with them. But you throw these in and instantly everything changes. So I'm gonna run through my favorite variations with these. So if you're ready, let's get after it. So the idea behind the bands isn't to pre-exhaust the muscle. That's gonna happen, but the actual goal of it is to create that mind-muscle connection, push enough blood in there, and make it easier to contract that rear delt so no matter what variation you do, you're instantly connected better to it. And the cool thing about that is we can take a movement that most people do by just throwing weight around and kind of praying that it hits the rear delts, like a bent over rear delt fly, myself included, and we can set that muscle up and prime it to where now when you're doing it, there's no fear, and you can actually use some heavier weight, get a little sloppy with the form, but you're already connected with that rear delt, so there's no worry about losing it anywhere else. So I'm gonna be doing them standing because by the last set, I really wanna throw some weight around, 6-8 reps, but if you feel more comfortable, by all means, lie on that bench. So you start out 30 reps with the band and then right into your heavy rear delt flies. Cables are one of my favorite ways to hit rear delts because it's constant tension. You can find that angle and that range of motion that works for you, and it's really easy to create that mind-muscle connection. Now with this, it's nice because you can throw the band nice and high and change the actual angle you come down on. And the reason that's important is because most people who are trap dominant, even with the pre-exhaust or prime with the band, have a really hard time connecting on that traditional plane of motion. So once you break them nice and high, they'll have an easier time connecting those rear delts. One last little note, everything on the bands is a real short range of motion. You're just trying to create that connection and force blood. I saved the best for last because I did these yesterday, and even as I was walking to my car, I had that horrible burning sensation you get from an incredible pump. I think you're gonna like it. So the actual working set is dumbbell rotations, but you're gonna prime it with the band by holding it in the same way, and it's a really short range of motion. You feel like you're not doing anything, but trust me, they're gonna be primed. So as always, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment in the video on me do next, and get after it, get growing. I'll talk to you soon.